Hello, MGTOW. Hello, men. This is Howard Dare. Thanks for stopping by. So, I'm doing regular live podcasts. I'm going to try to do them in the morning and in the afternoon, probably around 7 o'clock. This is my time, and around 2 o'clock, my time. It's a very interesting idea. Anyway, I want to talk about filling the void of the blue pill world because as MGTOW, we leave the blue pill world. We recognize the con job. We recognize the dehumanization, the attempt to just make men obsolete is what's going on here. It really is. Okay, artificial intelligence, automated technology. This is the idea of replacing men with machines. Okay, and as crazy as it sounds, and then you replace women needing to give birth, biologically, with technology, right? And then you've got the medical science to, balance out the whole hormone situation. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds like crazy science fiction, but it's true. It's actually what's driving this whole situation. So, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I see we've got, the big four people here, and, this is it, man. This is what we need. This is the MGTOW movement. Truly, I would rather have, a smaller number of good people than a larger number of people who, are just here because it's popular, and that's, well, anyway, that's a different set of videos. Sorry, people, I'm just having my coffee. Right? We all get to partake now of that. No, this is a different type of, podcast. It's a different type of video. I'm just going to come on here and talk for a little while about what I was talking about in the previous two podcasts. So earlier, yesterday, I was talking about what do men do now? What do you do now that you realize that this blue pill world, this blue pill dream is not for you? Now, maybe, you are just completely unable to ever attain it because of, the injustices within the system. Or maybe you have attained it and you found out it wasn't all that you thought it was. Like now you're being put through a blue pill world ringer, going through the divorce court, going through the legal system, dealing with, some of our institutions. You're dealing with people, okay? This is going to blow your mind. I'm sorry, but you're dealing with people that don't have their own personalities. Their personalities were conditioned and determined by popular culture. Now, don't be too shocked by this. What else do we as human beings learn and know except exactly what we are taught? What do you know that you were not taught? So the majority of us, we are now getting our values, our ethics, our worldview, our metaphysical interpretation of the universe. And I know, that's a big word, right? But it's a big deal. This is what determines everything else that comes afterwards. Not the other way around. It's not that, the things you have and the things you do determine how you think and how you feel. No, how you think and how you feel determines what you do. So it's important that you get it straight in your own mind. If you, as a man, can be prepared within your own mind, the battle is already won. If you, as a human being, are not ready in your own mind, you could have almost every advantage on the field of battle, and you're still going to lose. It's just the way it is. You know what I mean? This is what we do. We conceptualize. We take reality and we abstract it into our own minds. And then we understand the process, and then we manipulate and work with the process. It's a wonderful thing, right? The animals can't do it simply because they don't have the conceptualization, the abstraction ability, okay? This is what man is. Man, anyway, okay. I always go into, all different subjects. So the man understands, you understand what the blue pill world is, that it's a con job to get you to go along with a system that is designed to enslave you and to turn you into a sacrificial animal for the benefit of the system. And it doesn't care about you, okay? You have to start caring about you. I mean, really, that's what's going on here, okay? The men, yeah, even some of the women to a degree, based on this system, are being so utterly abused and damaged and taken for granted that they have to defend themselves. They have to stand up for themselves. They have to say no to this blue pill world, okay? The man has to say no. You can't take my kids, get me fired from my job, get me fired from my social position, with the shaming and the public abuse. Look at what they did. Look at what she did to Johnny Depp. Look at how easily the system grabbed onto that and said, yeah, it's all true, right? And just now, we're coming back. And we're getting another side of that whole story. And it's not that pretty, is it? Right? Get it pretty. Amber Heard, right? Yeah. Excuse me one sec here, people. Okay. I was discussing something important there, and then I started to think about Amber Heard, right? And then I got knocked off course. Isn't this what happens to men? Yeah, this is probably why Muslim countries, forbid the whole, displaying of women and the advertising of women and that sort of stuff. So, but it is that environment, it is that popular culture, it is that mass media from which the young man, the people are getting their identity. That determines what's cool. That determines what's important. That determines who gets into the social group or not. Now this is an interesting subject, right? Social ostracization, okay? It might as well, let's see, we got 15 people here. Thanks. D-Man is here. HD, thanks for stopping by, bro. Junior B is here. Ryan R is here. Yeah, Amber Turd. Exactly. Emblematic, of the state of our culture. But this is where we get our values from. Okay, so the blue pill bullshit. Yeah, sorry, I'm outdoors, people. Hey, go ahead and subscribe to the Howard Dare channel. Go ahead and click on the PayPal donation link in the description. I need your guys' support, okay? There is no other support for the Howard Dare channel for this version of the MGTOW message. And it's important. And I do need your support. So if you're in a position to do so, go ahead and do so. If you're not, chill, listen to some videos, build yourself up, make yourself strong. And, when you're ready, come back and, help out Howard Dare. Right. I'm sorry, but I really do need your support at this time. And there will come a time when, I'll be better off, I hope, or I'll be gone forever. Different story. So what do you fill that void with? This is the driving purpose of the man, okay? I know it hurts to say that, okay, but it's true. To get together with the woman, okay, he's biologically driven for this one, to build the family, to make a place in the community, in society, and to instill sustainable values into his family, and to guard and protect and to grow his family. Husbandry. That's what it is. Okay, it's taking care of things. That's what the word actually means, Animal husbandry, right? They take care of animals. One sec. So now the dream is gone. It's bullshit. You've been beaten up and abused so severely by this system under the bullshit lie of here's going to be, your blue pill patriarchal reward. Okay. But it's not true. You are held in contempt, disregard. You are socially ostracized. And here's the real term for it. Okay. Social castration. All right. The men are socially castrated. They are not allowed in the group, okay? And their values that they have to adopt are actually abusive, self-denigrating, I don't even really have the words, you know what I mean, for the mindset and the values that the man is required to adopt. Geez, I'll tell you a story. You know, I just was encountering this guy out on the street the other day. Not a very smart guy, you know, a person on the streets. You know, it's not easy, but you know, pretty much gone mentally, and all he's doing is screaming about God and how other people have to follow God's rules or they're going to get punished. And it's his interpretation, you know, of God's rules. Geez, what the hell was my point again? I don't know why I got lost on that. I must have gotten lost because I had some emotional content to the whole interaction. But what can I say? You know, the worldview was just the worldview that was handed to him from the world around him. You know, never was he developing his own interpretation of the world and then living by it. So the interpretation that you've been sold of the blue pill world is false, and it will destroy you, and it will take everything from you. And some of you have experienced that. Some of you are experiencing that. The reward system within this blue pill system is skewed. It's false. Okay, you work hard, you do a good job, you show yourself to be reliable, and you get falsely accused of sexual harassment, and you get fired, and somebody else gets promoted. Okay, so you recognize it, you're walking away from it. It was the purpose, it was the driving force of the man's life. You know, you're going to get married, you're going to build a family, you're going to be part of the community, you're going to earn the respect of your peers, right? I feel stupid even talking about it, but it's not stupid, okay? As I said, this is the driving force that they're using to get the boys and the men to go along with this system, and it has no intention, you know, of actually doing it. This is like in you know, the movie in The Running Man, right? And if the people successfully complete the game, they get their sentences, you know, commuted, and they get to go vacation in Hawaii. You know, that's what they tell everybody, you know, as they're watching the show The Running Man. You know, convicted criminals being hunted, you know, for sport and entertainment. But it's not true. You know, when they win, they just kill them and, you know, then put out the publicity. So, you know, it's this blue pill bullshit, this publicity that you're going to have this type of a life. But no, the attitudes, the thoughts, the values of the people as determined by popular culture around you hold the men in no regard whatsoever. So the man abandons that system. What does he fill it with? Well, hopefully, you know, he's got his own meaning and purpose in life. And then maybe there's something he cares about. I don't know, stamp collecting. It doesn't matter. Sports. It doesn't matter. Business. Actually, that's a really good one. Buying land. Building yourself up from a financial, you know, point of view. You know, this is the thing that you need to do, that all of us need to do so that we can secure our future. So you start to do that, but it's hard, isn't it? It is for me. Like, I don't have, you know, all the answers to these questions. It's really hard because there's no feedback loop. There's no reward system, you know, and whether we like it or not, you know, these are some realizations that I'm coming to, and you don't have to agree with it. We are social animals. We need, you know, just to be around others, to interact with others. It's not like, oh my God, we have to do this all the time, every day. It's not like that, but we do need some of it. But can you become this self-validating, self-actualized individual, you know, a life with meaning and purpose, where, you know, you reach new vistas of human experience for yourself, that's rewarding, that is challenging. You know, this is the life we all need. This is the life we wish for our loved ones. You know, rewarding, challenging, meaningful, purposeful. Is it always going to be happy and good times? No, surely not. Is it always going to be easy, you know, and fair times? No, obviously not. But you're going to be strong enough to get through it. But not if you've developed your identity from a blue pill world, which is exactly what advertising and media wants. Understand, they don't want people who are strong, independent, sustaining, individuals that don't need their products. They want people who follow the group, who follow the herd, who go along, who have no individual identity. That's what this blue pill system is doing. Okay? So you are right to turn away from it. But there's really not much to turn to. As I said, social animal, no feedback, no social interaction, no positive feedback. And you need some of it in order just to get by in a marketplace, right? So, during one of the previous elections, Elizabeth Warren, the senator, was running. I think she was going up against Trump in primaries, or she was going through the primaries. She had been claiming to be an American Indian her whole life and getting scholarships and getting special demographic treatment, but she wasn't, obviously. And Trump was saying, go ahead, show me the birth certificate, show me the genetic breakdown, I'll pay for it, right? Because you're not an American Indian, and yet you've been going around and getting all that. So that's who she was, and that little thing became, a defining aspect of her whole campaign. She did the genetic thing, and it turns out she was like 0.007 American Indian. And the thing is that most of us on average just have more than that. So, yeah, there's your upper politician, fighting for, affirmative action, and she's, abusing the hell out of it. She's exploiting it and cheating it, right? There's your leaders. So it's bullshit. It's just putting out this marketing message. But she actually said at one point in the campaign, they were talking about just traditional men. And, she said outright, she said, they were talking about gay rights and trans rights and things like that, and gay marriage. And she said, if you're a traditional man, with, traditional conservative values, good luck getting a woman. Good luck. How do you like that? So if you're a traditional man who believes in marriage, who believes in family, who believes in community, good luck getting a woman. This is what, the presidential candidate for the Democratic Party, or at least in the primaries, that's what she said. And it wasn't a slip up. It wasn't saying something stupid. It was our popular culture. So, right, if you're not gay, if you're not trans, if you're not going to, the Antifa rally, if you're not going to the feminist march, good luck getting together with a woman. So that's the blue pill world. Good luck. Now, what do? You find your own meaning and purpose, right? Maybe you decide to make MGTOW videos. Okay. Maybe you decide to write books. Maybe you decide to open up a business, which in my opinion is the most worthy, noble, virtuous thing you could possibly do. Because you'd be supplying jobs to people, and you would be supplying value to the market, and you would be sustaining yourself. So you're building something, it's amazing. And we denigrate it, we belittle it, just like we denigrate and we belittle men, and the good men, what they're doing is, they built this, so somebody might say, well, Howard Dare, you particularly didn't build it. It's like, no, but the values that I was instilled with built it, and these are my values. And I did build some of it anyway. So, this is the question that I'm asking. So let me know what you think about that in the comments section below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, donate, and join me again, Howard Dare, as I plan to have more content for you. Got to leave it at that for now, people. Thanks for stopping by. Go ahead and click on my PayPal donation link. I really need your support now. I'm going to do another video later on today. We will continue talking about this particular subject. You guys have a great morning. Talk to you later. Thank you, everyone. Join me again.